Good morning, Quiet here, and welcome back to another day on the Camino del Norte. It's 8:40, leaving town of Villalba at mile 448. When I last left you guys, I was about 24 miles back in the town of Loranza. Basically, when I left the town the next day, I only got about 6 miles when a huge thunderstorm came in. So I just decided to stop in this little town, spent the night there, and then the next day it was still pouring rain, thunder, and we were supposed to make a climb up into the mountains. It was been pretty exposed. So a lot of pilgrims, including myself, we just took the bus to this town, Villalba. So today's going to be a pretty light day. It's only about 12 or 13 miles to the next town where I'll be stopping for the night. Then the day after that, it's going to be, or tomorrow, it's going to be a 20-mile day. So what I'm thinking, we're cutting together these episodes, about like over a dozen now. So I think I'm going to cut today and tomorrow into just one episode. From here, less than 75 miles to go. So I think it's time to start wrapping things up. But right now, I'm just thinking about today, heading to the next town, Bamande, 12 miles, 1,000 foot of ascent. We're pretty much, I think, done with like all the really big climbs now that we're further inland. I'm kind of surprised. It's actually pretty cool right now. It's in the 40s. Yeah, pack is pretty heavy right now, and more than usual. There's a really big grocery store in town, so yesterday I did some bit of resupply, and I also grabbed some stuff for dinner, lunch, some pasta and stuff, but made this like huge Caesar salad for lunch, a big sandwich, and that kind of just carried me through. So I didn't want to waste the €2, so I'm packing out the bag of pasta and a big glass jar of pasta sauce, plus first I made a sandwich for lunch today, and a can of beer. So yeah, a few pounds heavier right now. Kind of reminds me of my days playing Harvest Moon on the GameCube. Having a good day? Yeah, me too. Okay, finished lunch, heading out. It's about 45 minutes. Taking a short road walk. Trail does kind of go through there, but it's on the app that this is like a little shortcut. Only shaves off like 0.1, 0.2 miles. Okay, just like that. Road walk is ended. Just walk past this little hut thing. That's pretty nice looking. It's like something you'd see at Disney World. It's very well put together. Wow, that is a really good mural. Detail is crazy. It almost looks 3D. Huh. Nice. Good job. Wow. Those are vibrantly orange. Okay, somehow I got off trail. I should have been somewhere over to the left, bypassing this main road. But there's an albergue on the street anyway, so call that a win. Albergue de Monday? I don't think I'm pronouncing that right. Okay, just got all checked in. Yeah, pretty nice little place. Looks like apparently it's like a historic building that was renovated. Snagged a nice little bunk bed near an outlet. Like I said earlier, this is going to be a 2-day episode, so not signing off here. But yeah, I'll be back in the morning, so I don't want to drag this out too long. I am in the small town of Bamando, around mile 360-ish. And we will set off from here tomorrow for a big day. Good morning. Left Bamando around 6:30. Been on trail for about half hour. Just been a road walk, waiting for the sun to come up. Yeah, like I said yesterday, it's going to be probably a long, difficult day. I think it's about 20 miles to the next town I'm shooting for, A Porte, something like that. I will be taking an alternate route. It's like a newer version of the trail that goes more through nature. So it's more remote. There's like no services, I think. No hotels, so I kind of have to do the whole thing. I think it's about 16.5 miles. The main route is like 21-ish miles, so cuts off like 5 miles, but I don't know what the elevation or anything is like on the alternate route. The main route is about 2,400 feet, so it's probably around there, hopefully. About 1.7 miles in. Definitely going to look both ways crossing this track. A freight train came along while I was walking the road. Scared the crap out of me. So I thought it was like a trucker. I was expecting it on the to the right of me, but when it came by on the left, it really freaked me out. But of course, before the climb, starts with the descent. Passing this old church. Guide says it dates back to like 13th century. Man, yeah, back then, this would have truly been the middle of nowhere. I'm following this ancient wall for a while, so this must have been like a pretty old route. And this is a pretty old pilgrimage, so makes sense. Oh, but still, the amount of people and labor it took just to build a simple wall like this for a bunch of a trail. Of course, someone wants to spoil it by leaving trash behind. Okay, bit of fog on the lens, but I accidentally packed away my lens cloth. Should evaporate soon. But junction is coming up. Just checking the apps again. They're a little vague, frustratingly vague, about the differences between the two routes. One app, the official app, Camino app, says that there's like no hotels or services on the alternate route that I plan on taking. But Far Out does list like a couple of towns along the way. I don't see any hotels, but looks like there may be a restaurant about 6 miles in, which is good since I don't really have that much water. I just have like a liter. I meant to fill up another liter before I left, but forgot. It's only 16.5 miles, so it shouldn't be too bad. Yeah, I gotta stop saying stuff like that. That's definitely sure to be a jinx. Okay, and here is the junction. Well, so far, it's just been mostly a road walk. Actually, it's all been a road walk since that junction. Did look ahead a bit. It does look like it kind of cuts off the road. Hopefully to kind of go more into nature like the description said. I hope that dog is on the leash. There has been some warnings on the apps about like loose dogs. So far, I haven't come across any. Maybe a road walk, but still pretty beautiful. The dog has a pretty funny high-pitched bark. Yeah, so far, not quite as remote as I was expecting, but only a couple miles in. Checking the route ahead, it does look like I'm not seeing any town names for a while. Wow, the bird is beautiful. It's hopping along. It's like a little dinosaur. I mean, I guess all birds are dinosaurs. Oh, nice little lake here. Looks like I hear a waterfall somewhere. Sounds like a cuckoo clock out there. Wonder what kind of bird that is. I thought, oh, someone lives up here, but yeah, this house looks abandoned, looks broken into, and that dark void is kind of freaking me out, so I'm gonna keep going. Yeah, looks like I'm definitely entering a more remote section now, and this is what I was waiting for, but I suddenly feel a little nervous. Not sure why. I don't know, it's kind of like that feeling. I guess you get in the woods sometimes like you're being watched. Lizard brain mentality. The camera just kind of went crazy there for a second. It's like sensors like locked on or something. Just me out here. Haven't seen any other pilgrims since I left the albergue. Looks like the first one out. Oh, yeah, I've been seeing these signs everywhere since I started this section. Translates to dog training area. I haven't heard any dogs, seen any dog trainers. Okay, check the map. I've kind of been like ignoring distance and stuff since, the big day this early. Knowing how much further you still have to go is not really that helpful, but looks like that restaurant I was seeing on the map is about a little over a mile here, so looks like we'll be sort of getting out of this section. Yeah, I don't know. So it's been feeling a little spooked for some reason. Not sure why. Okay, progress has suddenly become very slow going because the trail is turned into a mud pit. Make my way through this. At least there's a bunch of big rocks here. Makes it a little easier to navigate, a little tougher on the feet. Okay, got through the mud pit, and it looks like I'm about to emerge into a village. So from here, let's see, I believe this village was about 6 miles into the alternate, and I think I did about 3.5 or 4 to get to the junction, so say about 10 miles in total, so halfway done with today. Yeah, it's not even 10 yet. Wait, I actually done my 10 before 10? I don't think I've done that since PCT. Oh, there's some giant wind generators up there. It's like past that ridge, so yeah, those are huge. Yeah, a little nice being back on paved road. Yeah, I was looking forward to getting down to a more remote section like that, but I don't know what it was about that section. Felt a little off, but I am in a nice little village. It looks like I think I'm actually at about 9.2 miles. So, I still have 15 minutes. I might be able to get that 10 in, but I'll just call it 10 before 10, give or take a little bit. Yeah, feels pretty good. It's nice to be almost halfway done this early. Wow, you're a big old cow. Oh boy. Yep, I got it. Oh, the breeze just came in. I've got to get out of there. Chill on a hot tin roof. It does look like I'm heading over the ridge with the windmills. Okay, I think I'm reading the map right, and as you know, I never do. From right here, I think it's about 8.5 miles to get to town. Okay, the road's just been going up and actually switchbacking. Like I said, I'm getting over the ridge where the windmills are, wind turbines, whatever. And I think I'm almost there. Yeah, if that's any indication, I should be behind them very shortly. Okay, there's a few views up here. Made it to the windmills, not quite going behind them, but I'm at the side here. And looks like we are heading downhill, down the other side. This is like a proper road walk. This paint is nice and fresh. Okay, still have a ways to go. Yeah, I believe I'm heading somewhere either in that valley or over that ridge there. Hopefully it's not over the ridge. I feel like I'm kind of wiped for the day. Actually, maybe because I haven't taken a break yet. Yeah, hopefully it's not over that ridge. Don't think it is, based on the elevations I was reading. Now at the end, like after the downhill bed, it's supposed to go up maybe 150, 200 feet, but that looks like a lot more than that. So I'm guessing it's somewhere in that valley past the trees. I don't know if you can see that on the camera. But yeah, I'm feeling a little wiped. It might be because I haven't taken a break today yet. I just haven't really found a good spot, and you know, now that I'm already like 12, 13 miles in, the town's only 7 miles away, maybe. Heck, why not just push it? Famous last words. Still following this road. Finally ran into some other pilgrims. Yeah, it's just pretty wide open space. Yeah, I think pretty much on this road until we get to town. Yeah, I was close. I think it's I'm about 16 miles in, so 4 miles to go, but I've got to stop. Jeez Louise, I am out of it. I didn't even press record when I finished my snack break. Yeah, so basically I was just saying I took about a 5-minute break, had a pastry, a bunch of gummies. Didn't sit down, just wanted to get some calories and go. I feel like I have 95% of my trail legs. My legs weren't really the issue. It's just yeah, my shoulders and hips just like needed to take the pack off. A Portez is about 3 miles from here. And yeah, my microphone and my camera are giving me battery warnings, so I think it's just another road walk, so I'll check back in when I get to town. Okay, battery died just as I reached town, but this is the albergue. It's actually, it's like a monastery from like 12th century, and it's currently run by Cistercian monks, I think, according to the description. So yeah, it's fascinating. I just got checked in, and I am slowly hobbling my way to get some supplies for tonight. But yeah, guys, so I hope you enjoyed that this little 2-in-1 episode. So I'm town of Norte. It is 2:40 p.m. Got here, I guess, around 2:10ish. It was a 20-ish, no, it was a little over 20, somewhere between like 20 and 21 mile day. Ascent, descent, no idea, since it was on an alternate route, but going by what the main route said, it wasn't too far parallel to it. It's about 25 to 3,000 feet, so probably somewhere around there. Yeah, thank you guys for watching. Make sure you've liked and subscribed, and I have a Patreon down below if you'd like to help out with that, keep this trip going. On that note, I am almost finished with this trail. This is mile, I believe, 484, 45. So yeah, I only have maybe 40 or 50 miles left, I think. Yeah, definitely within a week or so. So this is wrapping up, and I'll be starting the next adventure. So thanks for joining me, and I will see you tomorrow as we set out once again on the Camino del Norte. Bye forever.